You should be fine, Jack, now.
Yeah, you got me?
Yep.
Jack, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Is this a Friday Night Jack sesh?
This is the Friday Night Jack sesh.
Bro, I have begged, borrowed, and pleaded just to be here for this moment.
Well, now that you're here, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk thermonuclear dynamics? Or do you want to talk something a little more simple like the classic children's book See Spot Run? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Both of them seem like they're way out of my depth. I just thought I'd play it light and get some thoughts on Rittenhouse. You know, nothing really too out of the way.
The what?
Nothing. That's it. Anyhow. No, I just want to call in. I have to say that there's one thing I do every day with my kids is we watch Jack Mandeville stories and listen to Mariah Carey.
Well, you know, yes, it's a little thing I'm doing on my Instagram. By the way, my Instagram is at JackMandaville. I hope you wrote that down. But yeah, every day I've vowed ever since the last day of Halloween, I vowed that the only song I will play on my Instagram story is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and I've kept to that so far, and I'm going to keep doing that. And I'll tell you a big reason why. When I was in Germany serving my country on a USO tour for a week and a half, I noticed I was there in December, and I noticed that the Germans, because unlike the peasant troops on the bases, they put me in nice hotels and stuff all over Germany. And I noticed that the Germans, they do Christmas for like a month straight, right? They do like all of December is Christmas to them. And I thought to myself, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, I got to be better than a German. So I'm doing Christmas all of November, and I'm celebrating it through Mariah Carey Christmas. So it's a big deal for me to blast Mariah Carey every single day for the next 2 months. And I got to say, too, today I explored, and they have that song in many other languages. I found it in Korean and Spanish and German, and I'm sure there are other songs, but there was a cop behind me, and I was doing it while I was driving up I-35, so I had to put my phone down.
I mean, it's literally the highlight of the holiday season, being able to pull it up. And I don't want a lot for Christmas. It's like a little bit of Love Actually. It just goes straight into your brain. You feel better. You remember the reason for the season. That's it.
That's it.
And I love it, Jack.
Yeah, and
it's the best.
And Mariah Carey, it's a good wholesome song. She's saying, I don't need material objects, okay? I don't need a fancy dreidel that you made out of clay. I don't need the latest Tickle Me Elmo or Beanie Babies. I don't need a brand new couch set. Well, all I want for Christmas is you. It's a song about the human connection.
It's talking about love.
It's about love. Where are you calling in from, caller, if we've never talked before?
My name's Zachary Bell, and I run a page.
I know this guy. I know this guy. Zachary. No, go ahead. Plug your shit, Zachary. Plug your shit, Zachary.
I run Veteran with a Sign, yeah.
This is Zachary Bell from Veteran with a Sign, at Veteran with a Sign on Instagram, and he holds up a sign, and it's fun as shit. Zachary and I have spent many a time all over the country, and in DC and San Antonio, and I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. No,
we're gonna be in Vegas together in January.
Yeah, many more trips. I'm actually probably going to come out San Antonio in like a week or two, but I'll text you.
Good. Let me know ahead of time. I'll give you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'll give you the San Antonio tour. But
I look forward to it.
I'm not going to be there December, the first couple weeks of December, because I'm making a movie. That's why my hair's all grown out right now. I'm playing a porn store manager, and I'm about 2 weeks away from filming that. I got to get my hair in a ponytail.
Yeah, I remember when you were auditioning for that. So that's going down?
It's going down, man. I got the part. I got the role.
Good. So awesome.
I'm doing about 10 pages, 10, 11, 12 pages. It'll be about a week of work. So, nice little days.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. But yeah, I mean it. Me and my youngest daughter, we sit down and she's like, what's the guy with the dog? And I was like, Jack. And so she loves your dog. And she's like, I want to see if he's still doing Mariah Carey.
The dog's here, man. The dog's here. He's roaming around the studio right now looking for scraps. We got beef jerky scraps everywhere. It's a well-stocked studio.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're doing it right. And
Zach,
I've done a lot of things in my life.
Zach, I trust you.
Friday Night Jack said.
Zach, I trust you. I woke up from a nap, grumpy as fuck, right off the bat, like I'm already. And then the show was off to technical difficulties, and I get in my head, and I need you to talk me out of it and get this going into a smooth show. Because in my head, if we wasted the first 5 minutes of the fucking show, then everyone dropped off, and I'm just talking to myself, which I don't give a shit. I'm getting paid either way. But I need you to get me back into professional form here, because evidently I'm not a professional, and I can't do it myself.
I think you're the perfect example of professionalism. You might be one of the funniest, most creative people I've ever met. You're so funny that you transcend generations. My daughter doesn't know anything about you, but she just thinks it's funny that you play Mariah Carey all the time. I think that's a real testament to, like, she understands that you're doing a bit. That's also, I made her, so she's awesome. But, like, she's like, show me Jack's story. That's a real moment we have. So, and you're killing it. I'm a Friday Night Jack calling guest. This is mountain top, baby.
Dude, I'm glad that you said all those kind things about me, and I should have warned you. I have a terrible self-esteem, so it doesn't mean shit, Zach.
Yeah, well, but no, I'm always here. I'm always here to fill that bucket, no matter how many holes you punch in it.
I just mixed watermelon spring water with Cardomax and vodka, so we're gonna see how that goes. Maybe that'll give me the pep that I need. Where's my dog? Taco!
Somebody heel.
I have this irrational fear at the studio. Here he comes. I have this irrational fear at the studio that my dog's just going to magically open the front door and run onto the highway on his own, and I'm not going to notice it. It's something I'm dealing with, and I'm glad that I have friends here to talk me through it.
I can lock the door.
No, it's okay. He won't do that. He's a bulldog. Zach, I appreciate you calling in, man. I appreciate that. Now, we've been going through this thing where Ross is threatening to fire me if I don't get through calls fast enough, so we do have to bid you adieu. I'm glad we finally got to connect publicly, because we always connect.
I hung up.
God, well, I was giving him the old Minnesota goodbye, Giorgio.
Also, we might need a new excuse. We're good.
Okay, Dan's threatening to fire me.
There we go.
Dan's constantly threatening to fire me.
You gotta stay updated. Well, Dan's threatening you with his gun.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, man, who are you?
Hey, Jack, how are you today?
I'm good, man, but I'm asking the questions here. You sound nice, but are you? Who are you?
I'm high. That's who I am.
Well, you and half the studio here, not me.
Are you also angry?
I showed up to work. I also showed up sleepy.
Cowboy.
Space Cowboy. How you doing, Space Cowboy? Where you calling in from?
Albuquerque.
Mr. Space Cowboy himself from Albuquerque, Kansas. How's it been going, man?
I've been all right. I just wanted to call and let you know today because you're grumpy. You are my sunshine.
Don't give me that. You are my. So listen to these fucking.
My
lyrics.
only sunshine.
So listen to these lyrics. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. People mostly just fucking know that part and sing that part, but they don't realize it's like the national anthem. There's a shitload of other verses, and it goes a little something like this. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head and cried. Gets a little darker there, doesn't it? Right? by the third fucking verse, he's talking about how she left him for another fucking man. The song's about getting left for another fucking guy. It is not a happy song. It's not a make you feel good song. He's a guy singing about the fact that his chick just left him for another fucking dude. Hank Williams was not singing happy-go-lucky bullshit there. He was singing about how, like, he fucking was ready to off himself. So I hope that makes you feel better. You better be glad you're high right now and you're able to fucking sort through that. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm drinking and it's making me sad.
What about Taco? He makes you happy.
Yeah, he's right at my feet right now. He is literally my only sunshine. And the good thing is he can't leave me for another because like he really needs me. And I know that his love for me is just because I feed him and give him treats and like pet him every once in a while. I know it's not even real, but like at least on the surface, it feels good to me.
Hey, when I was at the studio, he was looking for you when you're not in the room.
I know he's my dude. He's my
about you.
he's my dude. He's my boy. He's my numero uno, my number one. He's my guy. I'm telling you, man, this dog is he's all I got. I don't mean to put a damper on the mood on this show, but this dog is all I got. People are going to need to do a suicide watch on me when this guy goes. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be something else because he's at that age where I got to start thinking about that now. What about you? How many dogs have you buried?
3.
Were you sad, or are you like a ranch kid where it's just like, oh, better go get another one?
No, I was really sad. One of them was like my boy, like how you are with Taco.
I just assume because you're from Albuquerque, or is it New Mexico or Kansas or Arizona?
New Mexico.
Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I just assume that like everybody out there has a ranch, so you're just a ranch guy.
No, I'm pretty suburb.
Well, I know because you work at a pot place.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like it?
I love it. How do you like being Jack Mandeville?
To be honest with you, right now, after this nap, I'm not feeling really good about myself right now. It's coming through on the show. This is going to be the worst fucking show in the history of the Friday Night Jack Sesh. We've done a total of almost like 40 episodes, and I can feel it. I don't take naps. I don't take naps on the weekends. I certainly don't take naps before professional obligations because I wake up all grumpy and shitty and fucking cynical and downtrodden and just edgy. I take my professional life very seriously, and I don't want wherever my chemical balance is to affect that, therefore affecting my money. Okay, because I got a car payment to make on that fucking 2017 Volvo.
Yeah, Taco's Chariot.
Taco's Chariot, man. He sits in the back of those leather seats, and he just. He's my little baby boy. Well, man, I'm really glad you called in, and I appreciate talking to you, and I appreciate you helping this show be the best that it can be, even though it's a lost cause at this point, man. It's not you, it's me, trust me.
Love you, Jack.
I love you, bro. I love you.
What a wonderful.
I like
set of
Pothead.
words.
He calls himself Space Cowboy. I call him Pothead, and that's okay. It's a term of endearment. I like Pothead.
I think Space Cowboy is his internet name.
He calls every 3 or 4 shows or so.
Yeah, it's a good rotation.
A good rotation. Pothead always has something funny to say. He's always laughing. I met him here at the studio. I came in one day, and he was here with a couple other drinking bros, and they sat in on the show. It was real fun.
Well, you know who we haven't met? This next caller.
Okay.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, caller, who are you? I'm Jack Mandeville the First.
What's up? My name's Nick, and I'm from Pittsburgh.
Nick from PA, Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah. First time caller.
I'm glad to hear that, man. Pittsburgh's one of the only cities I've never been to, mainly because.
Oh, that's great. It's beautiful.
That's what I hear. So what do you got to do? What do you got to talk tonight on my show about?
Oh, I was just going to let you know that the Black Rifle Coffee Company sketch that you did, the Stolen Valor skit, man, that was the character was awesome.
Oh yeah, if you're listening, you haven't seen it yet, go to Black Rifle. Not right now, not while we're on my show, but after my show. Go to Black Rifle's YouTube and look at the Muff Show. We did a really fun. That was a real production too. We had a big old crew, and they were working some real good camera work on that. And
yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was a fashion, the military uniform fashion. Yeah, I don't remember what the acronym is, but it was a fashion show for all the military things, and I played a Stolen Valor guy. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great.
I feel like I was good for that character because, did you know I've been doing actual Stolen Valor for the last 2 or 3 years?
No, I didn't know that.
I
know a lot of guys on YouTube do.
Well,
and some of those are just total cringe. I mean, it's
They are cringe.
It's hard to watch.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like I'm good Stolen Valor because I did research on the unit that I'm claiming to be in. So, hey, ask me who I'm with.
Who are you with?
820th Air Force Red Horse Squadron based out of Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. I'm Red Horse.
Awesome. I mean,
so what happened was I was serving my country, doing an entertainment tour for the troops, and I did a show. And after the show, one of the guys comes up to me. He's like, "That was awesome, man. You're the best. You're better than Bob Hope. You're the best thing I've ever seen. They need to give you a raise at Drinking Bros, by the way." And he said, "Here's my unit's hat." It was this red hat. I'm like, "Cool. I don't want to get mistaken for a MAGA guy and get the shit kicked out of me." So I put it in my bag and I went home. But when I got home, I noticed it was a military logo on it. And I was like, "Cool. Well, I got to go out and do, errands." And I put this red hat on. And I was walking around San Antonio, a lot of big Air Force population. People were like, "Hey, bro, were you Red Horse? Were you Red Horse?" And I was like, no, I wasn't. But they kept asking me, the more I wore the hat, the more they asked me, "Were you Red Horse?" And eventually I just got I got sick of telling the story of how I got it. So I just started saying yes. And ever since then, I've just been saying yes. I've been claiming Red Horse. And I'm very proud of, and I went to Wikipedia and I researched the history of the unit. And the other day, I got a cool little ride around a base outside of San Antonio from a guy that was actually in Red Horse. And so I was telling him how proud I was to be a fake part of the unit. And then he got excited and he gave me more Red Horse swag. So now I got Red Horse t-shirts and all sorts of Red Horse hats and Red Horse patches. Yeah, I'm full on Red Horse at this point, man. I'm dedicated to the unit that I was never in.
That's awesome.
So if anyone asks, "Did you serve?" I don't tell them that the real story of my service. I say, "Yeah, I was Red Horse, 820th.
Red Horse.
Nellis." Yeah.
That's awesome.
What do you do there in Pittsburgh? You like chase Amish people down in their buggies and your F-150s and beat them up? Or what do you do for fun out there?
Well, what we do for fun, we do just that. Well, we do ATVs. We chase them ATVs.
You chase the Amish around in ATVs?
No, we don't do that.
Because they're pacifists, right? It's not fun to beat the shit out of someone that won't fight back. Then it just becomes manslaughter.
That is true. Yeah, it's not good. Not good.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, I know you guys have a storied sports history in that community. You have storied industrial history in that community. You have Heinz ketchup.
Oh man, yeah. Anywhere I go out of state, I judge restaurants based upon the Heinz ketchup. If they don't have Heinz ketchup, it's not a good restaurant.
Yeah. I don't. How old are you? How old are you, young man? I assume you're much younger than me. How old are you, young